Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is the Week 15 capeteria episode heading into Week 16. Ain't that right, Tycho?
It was a really good episode. I thought you guys did a great job. I'm sitting in here for the intro and solely the intro, but I also announced my team on this episode.
Yeah, which is so much fun.
Yeah. So
do you want to give a little teaser or to the AFC?
I have the MVP. I'll say that. That's a good tease.
That's interesting. Well, we did some Week 16 power rankings. We talked way too early fantasy mock draft for next season. We did a lot of fantasy talk for this season. It went through so much. As a reminder, make sure to download Better, play Better Picks, use promo code CAPSOFF when you do.
You could turn $1 into $2,000 on Better Picks.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Use your boost.
So now let's get into the episode. Let's have some fun. Let's grip it and rip. Tycho, put it in gear. Give it some throttle. Let's rip. Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It is Wednesday, the 18th of December, officially a week out from Christmas.
Shout out.
Holy shit.
Shout out the exciting white shirt.
Exciting white.
Coupe de Jean.
You got a great shirt.
Shout out the
Thank
Waggle
you.
shirt. I got a cool
Shout out the Waggle shirt.
Yeah.
That's cool. I got a black shirt.
Crazy just
Shocker.
piece of info from my buddy, a guy I went to high school with, finished third overall in the ESPN College Football Pick'em contest. It's like
What?
nationwide.
He
was the third best.
He knew how everything was going to go every week.
How does that, you do?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with what the game mechanics are at all.
I think Pick'em is
But-
like you pick a certain amount of teams
Yeah.
to win every week, right? And like,
And we're like,
if
we're
any-
now
and I think
texting.
and if any of them lose, you're out.
Yeah, and we're now texting like, maybe we should text him, get some motherfucking picks.
Yeah, can you tell
See-
us?
seems to know what he's doing.
Football? Like,
How
that's
many people do the college?
I would imagine
Millions?
tens of thousands,
Yeah.
if not
No,
hundreds of
I feel like
thousands.
I would say
millions.
I would say
You
millions.
think millions?
Yeah.
I don't know, because we're pretty big football
It's
fans,
the
and
world,
I've never
worldwide
considered
leader in
doing it.
sports.
I know, but I've never considered
Like,
logging in.
Well, I'm in a spread pool, so I wouldn't ever do that.
Oh.
Can't find that information.
We'll have to spread pool, so.
Can't
yeah,
find that
I
information.
have friends.
Nope.
Well, it's like actually.
Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Feel like I should hit
That's
him
pretty
up.
neat. Yeah.
Anywho,
Talk about the
Anywho.
Monday night
yeah,
doubleheader at
what
all?
everyone think of Monday Night Football?
Never mind, those games suck.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
We need to address for a second. Because it's like, even preseason, looking at those matchups, I guess Bears-Vikings should have been good, but Falcons
Raiders.
Who asked for
What are
that?
the? I'm
Who wants
actually
the Raiders on
I'm
primetime?
curious. What are the actual mechanics? And now I have the word mechanics stuck in my head because you just said game mechanics. But when they are making the schedule on primetime, like, does every team need does every team need a primetime game? Is that like?
I would
actually a
imagine
thing?
that's some type
don't-
of stupid rule.
I don't think every team gets a primetime game every year.
I think they do.
Or,
Think about
or
it.
maybe it's like they don't get every type. Like the Jags didn't play on Monday Night Football for like, or Sunday Night Football, one of the two for like 20 years or something
Yeah.
like that.
How Sunday Night Football is the premiere. Then it's Monday Night Football. Then it's Thursday Night Football.
Sunday
right?
Night Football is the only one that feels like they're intentionally trying to give you good games.
Yeah.
and
The
they
other
will
ones are
flex
just-
it if
This
it
is
works,
interesting.
too.
Nearly half the league has either 4 or 5 games on prime time at the beginning of the season.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's not.
No, it is because the nation gets to see. Like sometimes it sucks to get a shit.
You guys want to guess
team.
the one team this year that was not given a primetime game?
Yes, very fun game. The Jaguars.
Jaguars.
No, they it's
Patriots.
Trevor Lawrence.
No.
No, because Drake May. You got to think
The
like
Colts.
No,
No,
Anthony
flex that
Richardson. You got to think who does the public want to see? Fuck.
Cardinals. Oh no, they had a Monday night game.
Kyler. They like
come
the
on.
Chargers.
We like this team now.
The Panthers.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that adds up.
That adds up. That would have been really tough. But yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And by the way, they had the dual box on. That was cool.
Yeah, that was neat, but
I didn't care.
Didn't use it.
Dude,
I didn't use it. I went to the Vikings game.
Yeah.
And this is like, I'm not
then
even just
switch
being
back.
mean
Yeah.
to Tycho either, but like the Bears also stink out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually having a debate at HSB's apartment yesterday. Like, all right, the Jets are the more disappointing team, but I think the Bears are worse because
Yeah.
they're like
If they
their
played,
whole
who
whole
wins?
friend group is full
Jets.
of Bears
Yeah.
and Jets fans.
Yeah.
If the Jets played the Bears, they would curb stomp the Bears.
Yes, I think so. The Bears stink out loud.
I had
They don't do anything well.
some
Not a
form
single
of
thing.
secondhand embarrassment for you guys watching that one play where Caleb Williams rolled out, double spinned left, and then jumped when someone tried to I
Yeah.
understand what he was trying to do, but it did not feel like a number 1 overall pick. It just it felt like chaos. And I felt for you,
don't
Tyler.
blame
The Bears have been
I felt for you.
chaotic all year.
Yeah, I don't. And then it's also, red zone penalties. The guy not reporting.
So many
in the
penalties.
backfield. The offensive lineman not reporting as
Yeah.
a
Tycho
runner.
hasn't moved.
Yeah, but that's like that right there is just the exact epitome of what stupid bad football teams do.
Tycho,
That guy, you
Tycho
know,
flips when that happens.
like because
Yeah, let's
the
insert
coach
that clip.
is like, hey man, when you go in, don't forget you have to report. You have to
Yeah,
report
yeah,
to the
you're
referee.
eligible.
You're eligible.
Here's the thing. I don't think a coach told him that.
That's the issue.
Exactly.
So
Okay,
that's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Any good team, like before they call that play and send out that package, the last thing said to that
Is
guy
make sure to
is,
report.
don't forget
it's
to
also-
report.
it's
And
also obvious.
It's also on him. You're a fucking NFL player, paid millions of dollars.
You're a lineman, not in
Also,
alignment.
No,
No, to report.
that I actually
Yeah.
disagree. Like yes, it's on him, but it's on coaching.
It's
That is
on
literally
coaching
by
first.
definition coaching.
On coaching first,
Well, it's an
but also
internet,
on the
but
grown
then-
man. He's a grown
Yeah.
man. He's an adult.
Well, let's take this up for
You're
it's
an
like
adult,
it's
do your
like Caleb
job.
sees number 68 running in, maybe like, yo, hey buddy, go talk to the
Someone.
guy.
Yes.
Someone.
The 3 steps: coaching, Caleb.
No,
No,
it's
no,
coaching
no,
guy
himself,
Caleb.
yeah.
Because even
I don't
like,
think it's guy.
Dude, if I was
He's an
so
offensive
that guy.
lineman.
If
He's
you're
gotta-
on
what the
JV
fuck does he know?
football,
Block,
if you're
block.
on JV football and you fucked that up and didn't report, you're getting your asshole torn apart. Like the coach is gonna get pissed at
You're
you.
out. Yeah, it's
He's
all
So
right.
if a 14-year-old's responsible, the 25-year-old making 10 mil or probably 1 mil because he's a backup fucking lineman needs to know to report.
Only
I
a
don't.
minute.
Yeah.
I just, like,
I was just happy we didn't add
I'm
him
getting
hot.
so worked up because
I don't know why you're getting so hot
because this
over
type
there.
of shit is what gets me worked up
I'm
as a fan of a
shocked
bad
that you
team.
went
It's
straight
like,
to JV
it's
football.
insane.
Like not even college. Or,
No, it's
like JV is running that.
It's
Tycho,
insane.
do you
I'm
wanna
getting
get hot
worked
for a
up
sec?
for him.
Pat's getting way too hot.
Yeah, I'm doing it for you.
No, I
I'm
actually
good.
want to go the
He's
opposite
good.
way.
It's
I don't
so
remember. Did we ever
It is
give?
hot in this studio.
No, it's
It is.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no, it is. Why is it at 70?
I
Because
feel
I
very
was
cool.
yelling there and I started actually getting.
Did we ever give Tycho a full-on opportunity to
Rant.
denounce himself from the
I don't think
I
he's
don't
in
think
there.
he's
No.
announced
and
fandom
then
yet.
announce a fandom for another team?
You want
I
to take
have
my
not-
seat real quick?
No, it's fine. I
No,
haven't
get
really-
out of here. Come on.
Okay, fine. I mean,
Yeah,
I
because you need to
can.
pick a team. You don't have a team.
I
We
don't
all-
have. I don't know what team I'm gonna pick
Well,
though.
that-
This
Well,
is
we're
fun.
gonna
Figure
figure it out right now.
This is
Tycho,
right.
we all have a
Tycho,
team.
This is what we did for me was process of elimination.
So if
too.
you're listening or watching, as a reminder, Jack is on the Bills. Pat is on the Lions, which I don't know how he fucking got away with that one.
well,
and
he
then
was the first one, so he got.
he did a week ago.
I was the first one. I also regret the pick now. My team is decimated by
yeah,
injuries.
you are decimated.
horrible.
It's like, my team's going to be the worst out of all of these.
It's like, you know what?
fucking course.
What's the opposite of Midas, where everything he touches turns to gold? You're
Yeah.
like everything you touches just goes
Shit.
into fucking
Yeah,
shambles.
it's my
I got the
fault.
Packers. Tycho,
you know what
Tycho,
I'm gonna
let's
do.
talk it through. Let's
All right,
talk
so
it through.
Tycho.
Wait, I know what I'm gonna do.
Wait, already?
Well, we have rules. Pat.
Yeah.
What are the
Yeah.
Would you like to state the rules again, Pat?
Yeah, so the rules of bandwagoning a team after your team is eliminated and you no longer care about them. The first rule is it has to be in a different conference.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
So NFC
Uh-huh.
has to be AFC.
Yep,
Okay,
good point.
cool.
Good point.
Second
So
rule
conference.
is they can't have any rivalry with your team.
Perfect.
That's
Or-
pre-existing.
And I think I like the one that I made up was they can't have beaten you in a Super Bowl or something.
Yes,
of that
I
sort.
think that is kind of rivalry. Just like you have
Yeah.
ill will towards
Like,
them
I
for
kinda
a
wanna-
specific
we don't have-
reason.
I kind of want to pick the
Before-
Ravens, but they beat us in a Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
that's
I want to
fine.
guess where you're gonna go.
And then I think the other rule is like pick a good team just for your sanity.
Yeah,
Like, don't go out there and be like,
I want to pick
Colts
it-
could
wait,
make
wait,
it.
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't Tycho's already. Are they in the North?
No.
Oh,
Wait, are we trying to guess?
I was just hoping.
He's
no,
so a Texans fan, bro.
No,
I
he's
think
not. No,
he's
he's
going-
not. He's picking the Chiefs.
We're gonna bandwagon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna be a
great,
Chiefs
great.
fan?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking take Patrick Mahomes.
Yes,
You're the worst.
The Chiefs.
Yes, I go from Caleb to Patrick Mahomes. Are you kidding me?
Who you guys always should have
hold on,
drafted.
hold on.
Okay,
You
okay.
can't have the Chiefs.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
can.
can.
I don't think
Pat
that's.
has the Lions.
Yeah, but
I have
the
Bills.
Lions.
My team beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, but the Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, but the Chiefs are really fucking bad
No,
right now.
Adam, this is the whole point.
Yeah, Adam, you like we're all fans of teams
You
with
didn't
double
have
digit
to,
wins.
you didn't have to
no.
pick a team that was third in
We're
the
going.
division.
We're going
You
into the
didn't have to
NFC
do
Championship. It doesn't matter. The point is that at least with the Lions, like midway through, they were
All right,
good, but
fine,
they didn't
fuck
do
it.
anything.
He
for
didn't
the
break
last
any
five.
rules.
Fine,
He didn't break any rules.
fine.
No,
I
no,
don't-
no,
I'm
no.
pivoting. I'm pivoting.
No,
I'm pivoting.
no,
I'm pivoting.
no,
I'm pivoting.
don't
let
I'm taking Lamar Jackson to the Ravens.
That's fine.
That's also fun, but like,
I'm doing
why
that.
did you let Adam bully you?
why
out?
did you
No,
let
I know,
Adam
it's
bully
fine,
you
'cause
out
it's-
of it?
I have a better quarterback. I have the MVP. Wow, think about
No,
that.
I have the MVP.
No, I have the fucking MVP. I have Lamar Jackson. He has better fucking
You
stats.
could have had Pat Mahomes and you took fucking Lamar Jackson.
What are you doing? Can you just?
The Chiefs.
take the
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs are fraudulent.
Which one would you actually have more fun rooting for?
The Ravens.
100%.
Yeah, I have Lamar
Would
Jackson.
everyone agree with
Okay,
that?
no, because having rooted for the Chiefs in most of their games this year as a live better on their
It's
even
very
money
fun.
lines, it is very fun to
We need
root
to
for
get
the
into
team when the
football.
refs are on your side, the league is on your side, and Pat Mahomes is on your side. You're completely messing this up, but I think it's too late. You let Adam bully you into.
taking the
you-
Ravens.
No, once you pivot,
good
you
choice.
can't pivot
I'm
back.
taking,
It's
yeah,
a
I'm
good
taking the
choice.
Ravens.
Actually, Jack
I-
has pivoted back and forth, so you have a chance.
No, I haven't.
No, not
What?
what? In predictions, you've said one and said the
Oh
other.
no,
I'm just
you
saying.
get one flip flop.
You can get one flip
Yeah,
flop.
I've never flip flop and
You
then
get one flip,
flip-flop
no
back.
flop.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't. You definitely flip flop.
No, he's flip flopped.
you have definitely
for
gone
sure.
from a flip to a flop.
Tycho,
But
you
you
have an
guys-
opportunity.
you guys
Do you want
are
the
out.
Chiefs or the Ravens?
Shit.
Ravens to me seem way more fun.
Ravens seem like so much more fun.
Adam's basically making a pick for you right
Do you
now.
not agree?
No,
Why do you want to root for the Chiefs again?
Shh. Quiet. Quiet.
Is
quiet.
it your pick, Adam?
Adam, quiet.
I just said
quiet.
what sounds like more
Quiet.
fun. Yep.
Shut up.
You're telling me
So Tycho goes, I want to be a Chiefs fan. You go, you know what? No, can't do that. And then now you're like, you know what? Actually, Tycho, you're allowed to make a pick. Go Chiefs or Ravens. You're like, Ravens will be way more fun though. Tycho, you should go Ravens. Like, just let him pick.
Let the man
Okay, wait,
have
so
a thought
I have
on his own.
Are we like competing? Like,
I know he doesn't have much.
do we
up
get
there,
something if
but
our
let
team
him
wins the
have
championship?
spot.
Huh?
Do we get something if our team wins the championship?
Yeah, that's $25 to the pot. Winner gets
winner
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
I don't like this game at all anymore.
Well, I mean,
Oh, because you
them?
picked the team that's like the worst out of the four of ours.
Let's be honest. You're in the AFC. You're not gonna win the Super Bowl anyway because the NFC is not winning the Super
The
Bowl.
NFC is okay.
Okay,
They're gonna beat up on each
$25
other.
in the pot. Winner gets $100.
I'm taking the Chiefs. If I'm playing for a Super Bowl, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Okay,
don't-
but
I
now
don't like the
see now
even
that we
odds.
didn't know.
See,
we
this
didn't
we
know
didn't
this
do
when we
this
made
for
our-
money.
Okay, no money,
We did
no
it for
money.
pure fandom, but we
Yeah.
need to
No
move
money
on.
involved.
I want the Baltimore Ravens.
Get the fuck back over here.
Which one is
The
it?
Ravens. I'll take the Ravens.
All right,
Lock it in.
lock it in.
Yeah.
Tycho's a Baltimore Ravens fan. Jack is a
Do they have
Buffalo
a
Bills
song?
fan.
Oh, hey Tycho,
Pat
you're rooting with
He's
Harrison
a Lions
now.
fan, and
Like, I have
Adam
Lamar
is a
Jackson.
Packers fan.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh man! All right, we have
Tycho-
a long
Tycho's
fucking
really-
episode to get into. I guess we have a lot of shit to
mean-
talk about.
I can't believe Adam made the decision for Tycho.
Shut the fuck up! Objectively, I would prefer to root for the Ravens. I would rather root for the Ravens
more
than I would
fun.
the Chiefs,
Yeah.
and I think you would too.
Of course I would. I hate the Chiefs, but Tycho, I guess, seems to not.
If
hate
the game is not about winning the Super Bowl and just like what is more
There's
fun
no
to root
game.
for,
We were picking new teams to be
yeah,
fans
that's
of.
the game.
I want the
That's the game.
Ravens.
That's the game.
We have a journey. We have a journey to get there.
It's not a game. This
All right,
is,
well, you
want to
play a game?
Real quick, final point of note on my buddy who came in third. Apparently, only the top 2 spots get money, and everyone else gets boned. So he was one spot out of
How
probably
much
making
money?
probably a lot. If
Probably
you,
tens of thousands.
You would have to think, right?
Yeah.
What was it? College pick'em?
ESPN college football pick'em.
That's tough. I want to hear Adam's power rankings.
All right, well, yeah. Speaking of a game, let's play a little game. You know what I'm saying? Week 16
No,
power.
that-
No, you
that
didn't
was
like that.
super uncomfy.
Yeah,
You didn't like that one?
I didn't like
Well,
it. Was, I
so-
think it was the tongue.
It was
Oh.
bad enough, and then it ended with a.
I think it was the tongue, and you're telling me that you're experimenting with new sexual positions as of late. And I just know you're
my
very
God.
horned up, and I'm
Oh
not. Yeah.
my God, guys, he just missed out
There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
on a lot of money.
Oh, Tycho wasn't even listening at all.
How much are we
There's
talking?
so much going on here.
We'll move on
What
for
happened?
Adam's sake. How much?
$100,000.
No,
second place?
no.
And third gets 0.
Wait. For second, that doesn't sound
Or
right.
like
Wait. That doesn't sound right. That they
Pause.
how does he not get
total
money?
prize is $100,000.
There's bronze medals for a reason.
Yeah, it's never been first two. Even in like fantasy leagues, third place usually gets money back.
There's no I don't,
Wow.
It just
All
has
right.
$100K in total prize.
I'm really
Okay,
sorry,
I will
Pat's
continue
friend.
talking to my friends. Just if it looks like
Anyway.
I'm texting, it's to get a final answer on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adam
situation.
Karma Sutra Tabachnik.
All right, let's fucking rip. Week 16
gotta hear about this
NFL
new
Power
position,
Rankings. Predicting every team 1 through
Nope.
32.
You're not predicting anything.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fuck.
you were doing predictions.
You gotta hear about what this kid's getting into.
Dude,
lately, though, man.
stop. I don't wanna.
It's pretty sick though.
Sex
Text me
ever.
something.
I think the thing is I have no rebuttal. Like I have no counter.
Look how red you are.
Am I
bro.
red?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm blushing. Week 16 Power Rankings, 1 through 32. The best team in the NFL, the worst team in the NFL. 3 games to go. Coming down to the wire.
Is number one my boys or a part of the exciting whites?
Number 1 in the Power
This?
Rankings. Can't dispute it. Exciting Whites. The
Exciting
Philadelphia
Whites.
Eagles.
This shit does go crazy.
It's a shirt's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
Game Changer sponsor us. I have like 55 of your t-shirts.
the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFL right now. I get it. The Bills are coming off a massive win against the Lions.
I was gonna say the Bills have beat the Lions and the Chiefs.
yeah, but
Feel
they're-
like that's pretty good.
Yeah, but thoughts on 2 back-to-back negative points for the Bills defense in fantasy?
Oh, of
Think it
course this has to do with
would've
fantasy,
been
not
better.
real
Yeah,
football.
better to deliver as back-to-back 40-point games that they've given up.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the glass half empty, not half full.
That's
No,
also
I'm saying,
you were
bad.
saying
I'm
40,
saying
yeah.
empty.
Well-
I'm just saying it was weird to go right to fantasy, but
Adds up, though.
I don't mind it. The Eagles beat the Steelers, who
Eagles
are no
beat-
slouch.
Yeah.
So
The Eagles even is better.
It doesn't
so
matter.
I-
It doesn't matter. Number two.
the Bills.
Bills.
The Bills.
Bills Mafia?
Yep, Bills
Sure,
Mafia.
Sure.
Wow. Number 3, Pat's team, the
Lions?
Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
Yep.
wow.
Yep. Number
And then
4,
Number 4, the 4th best team in the NFL is the 13-1
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
But these have been the top 4. They're just
Dude,
moving
I
around
saw
and playing
Twitter was
hockey.
going off. It was so funny. They were like, "Oh, here we go with another Pat Mahomes foot injury right around playoff time." So we just have the narrative of him playing on a bum leg, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's not 100%. He's not going to be able to scramble and create the way he typically does."
And then he goes crazy.
And then
scrambles
he's
for-
fine, yeah. And
Fuck,
then every time he runs and like, I don't know, he looks banged up, Jim.
Do you remember 2 FC Championship games ago against the Bengals in Kansas City when he was like on that really bum ankle?
What happened,
And he
Tycho?
scrambles for like 30 yards.
What happened, Tycho?
Oh, we lost the wide.
We lost the
wide shot.
Flies.
All right, well, we're cut back and forth. Do you remember that when he like scrambled for like 30 yards to get in field goal range? Yeah, I was there, and I was wearing all Bengals stuff.
You were there.
Yeah,
No big
sick.
deal.
Tycho, you want us to keep going, or you want
We
us
used
to?
to we used to go like a lot of games and stuff.
Yeah.
before.
All right. Well, if you are watching, the wide shot will be back in a second. I think our battery died, which is great.
That's lovely.
Number 5. Skull.
Cool. Oh, that didn't
I mean,
work.
yeah, you got to give me a second, like, because we're underneath.
Yeah, it's
here.
underneath. And
It's all
now you
right.
get it.
Number 5, the Vikings.
Wait, can we?
Skull.
They're fun.
They're fun.
Sam Darnold is so good.
6.
He's also like, okay.
He's also
here's the
not
thing with
that
Sam
good.
Darnold is he's awesome, but he's also not.
Well, he makes a lot of wow throws and a lot of wow throws.
The
Yeah,
Vikings
he-
are.
that was bad.
The Vikings remind me of a sexier version of the Steelers.
Good take. Good take.
Just like their defense is gonna make the like very similar plays, but their offense has
I think there are
sexier pieces.
Steelers with like better offense, a little less.
There's not a
less
single
good
defense
defense.
piece on the Steelers offense. Let's
That's
just
the
get that
point.
out of the
They're
way.
George Pickens
sexier.
isn't sexy, but he's like
He's also hurt right
fun.
now.
Russ is sexy.
It's just like it's a better version,
Russ
yeah.
is kind of.
and they're gonna beat you in multiple ways. 6, the Packers. Go Pack, go.
Yeah, go Pack.
7,
Feels
the
high.
Ravens.
Feels high for
Tycho's
4
team.
losses.
Real quick, just like, how about the fact that 3 of the top 6 teams in the power rankings are in the NFC North?
It's insane.
And then there's like 10 miles of dog shit, and then the Bears.
We did
Yeah.
say. I mean, like I think everyone was saying that the NFC North would probably be the best division in football. The North.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think we
know. Everyone's saying
expected
the
this
AFC
much.
North is going to be.
But I feel like the NFC North. A lot of people were talking about.
just the
No,
North,
because
man, in general.
people didn't expect the Vikings to be like this. I feel like it's different.
Tycho, I said your team, the Ravens, at number 7.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, That's really good. Congratulations.
That's like a 25 spot jump for me.
I don't know if you guys could hear, but like Tycho goes, that's like a 25 spot jump for me.
8, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, yeah.
I'm curious who you have behind them.
9, the Broncos.
Yeah.
How about the Coes?
How about the Colts?
How about them?
Okay, have you guys seen? I think our video somehow is like resurfacing around with
it's
your
so
prediction
annoying.
of them, and everyone comes and like starts trying to shit
Are these
on
the
us.
same
for
guys
the
that
Bron-
fucking predicted?
Yeah, they are the same guys, but they're the same guys that apologize 75 fucking times.
Wait, now
I
we
don't
have
wanna
people
hear the
defending us
apology.
in the comments, though, which is
No
good.
one wants
Do we
to hear it.
really?
Yeah, there are people saying, like, dude, they've apologized thousands of times.
Thank
Saying,
God, because like
Well-
we like the Broncos. I like Bo Nix.
Nick
I
Benito,
believe.
DPOY.
Well, the issue is that I'm being used for edits, which makes me just look like the bad guy.
At least
Welcome to the
tag
show,
you.
though.
I know. It-
Remember when I was
like,
being used for
yeah.
Vikings edits
At
earlier?
least give you a tag.
Well, that's what I would hope. Yeah,
the
it's
stock.
just like, and then come hate on us, and we'll talk like civilized people, and come to an agreement that
This
we both
one I
leave.
don't really love that much, but I had to put them there because they still won 10 the Texans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
a chance this week to do something big. Like if they beat the Chiefs.
No,
in
but it's
Arrowhead,
gonna be Carson Wentz.
Even still, I would be
In
impressed.
Arrowhead,
No,
still
I
tough,
wouldn't be.
tough place to play. 11, the Commies.
Seems high. Feels
Yeah.
really high.
They play
Still
the
won.
Eagles this week, and I think I might mega nuke the Eagles. I like the Commies. No, I think it's a
The
confirmed.
Commies
Commies
don't
can't beat a good
They
team.
can't beat a good team.
Until they do.
They won't.
12, the Bucks.
Bucks are better than the Commies.
Good spot. Yeah.
Well,
I
they're
agree.
right there. Right? They're right there.
Are they both 8-6 or are the Commies 9-5?
I think the
wanna
Commies
say-
are 9-5.
No, they're 8-6.
They are?
Yep.
I just pulled that out of my ass.
Pretty sure 8-6. No,
I'm pretty sure
wrong.
9-5. The Bucks offense
9-5.
is unstoppable. The Chargers had
It's
the
so
best
fun.
scoring defense in the NFL coming into that
Put a
game.
40 burger
and they
on
put
their
up
ass.
40 on them.
13, the Rams.
Yeah, no one wants to play them.
Nope. They're getting hot
really
at the right time.
Same with the Bucks.
Yeah,
Fourth-
Jets play the Rams this week. It's in New York, +3 for the Jets.
I feel like you guys have already played. I don't know why.
I do weirdly feel like that on.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like I've seen this matchup before.
You have. Oh, I'm sure they've played, but
Well, they've definitely played in history.
14, the Chargers.
yeah,
You just I gotta drop them down.
Chargers Broncos this week on Thursday.
Actually, really good Thursday night game.
There's some good
really
matchups
good
this
Thursday
week.
night
15 the
football game.
Bengals moving up slowly.
Yeah.
Jack, you're gonna get into their route to the playoffs because
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
I'll get into it, and I think if they do,
I'm gonna grip and rip for time's sake. 16 the Seahawks, 17 the Cardinals. You could
Cardinals should be
tell
lower.
me to
I
stop.
think Cardinals should be lower.
Well, they're 7.
Just
7,
keep going.
So they're mid, perfectly mid. 18 the Falcons,
So mid and average.
19 the Cowboys,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush, fun.
20 the Niners.
We did beat the Cowboys. I will say that we
But-
did beat the Cowboys.
But
Did you guys lose to the? You lost to the Rams?
oh yeah.
I didn't even watch that.
On
You guys
Thursday
better
night
sign Brock
football,
Purdy
I
like
fell
the
asleep
worst
in the
contract
middle of
ever.
Okay, let's not get into that. That's an off-season talk.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
21 the Colts, 22 the Jets.
That seems high.
There are a lot of bad teams,
Dude.
and I would argue we are probably the best of the bad teams.
You're lucky that I didn't I wanted to put them even higher.
Go.
Really?
Well, I just saw a stat. Aaron Rodgers is going to have the best season for a Jets quarterback in
Do you understand
years.
where the bar is?
Yes,
It's at the
I
floor.
understand that, but
Below
still.
it's in the ground.
Caleb might do that.
He's been a dog.
Caleb set rookie records in passing yards and touchdown for the Bears. That's not
23 the
impressive.
Bears.
High. That's really high. Yeah.
Wrong.
So
Okay, well, I would take them to beat pretty much every team
Lower,
below.
right? You think it should be lower?
Yes.
24 the Saints.
That seems high for the Saints. Maybe there's just a lot of really bad.
How
teams.
bad is the NFL? The
There's a
back half of the
drop-off.
NFL.
There's a drop-off.
Wait, who was number 20?
The drop off
Can you
is
go back
at
to
the
20 for
no.
me?
It's the drop off is really the
20 was
Cardinals.
the Niners.
No, so
20
no.
is the Niners.
Colts were 20.
21 is the Colts.
Okay, 22.
22 is the Jets.
Dude, that's the drop off.
Yeah,
Colts,
Colts
to
to
Jets
Jets.
is a mile of difference.
Yeah. All right, go.
23 the Bears, 24 the Saints, 25 the Panthers, 26 the Patriots, 27 the Browns, 28 the Jags, 29 the Titans, 30 the Giants, 31 the Raiders, 32 the Dolphins.
I was wondering. I was like,
Okay.
who's
Yeah,
going to be
Dolphins,
32?
you just-
I mean,
is
like,
this-
you cannot
That's-
beat a good team
That's
forever.
a hate move
Like,
out of you. They're certainly not that far down.
They're
the
not
list,
32nd, but yeah.
I
they can't be
understand.
good teams. They can't be good
They
teams.
would
You
be
don't
right
deserve
in
to be
between
considered a good team.
that Colts.
They would
and-
be after the Colts and before the Jets.
Yeah.
I think would be a great spot for the Dolphins
Nope.
in reality.
They deserve to be at 32.
Do you think there's
there's
any
a lot of
chance
shit teams.
that the Dolphins actually blow anything up?
I think what actually ends up happening with the Miami Dolphins is Chris Greer gets fired, the GM, because he's been here literally the last 24 years when they haven't won a playoff
You've
game.
seen all the
Wait,
guys that have
really?
left your team.
He's been here. Stephen Ross has given them the leash.
Wait, sorry.
Yes.
This is news to me. Your guys' GM.
So he
has
was
been the
appointed
same-
GM within the last, like, I would say 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
But he's been high up in the organization for the last 2 decades.
Yeah, maybe get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd say.
think that's a
I
good
think
start.
Mike McDaniel stays. I think Tua stays.
You do.
And I think Mike McDaniel relinquishes play calling duties. So, yeah, those are my Week 16 power rankings.
Don't think that's gonna fix anything.
Nope, it won't. What else we got?
I have a fun trivia game that I want to play.
Exciting what?
Yeah.
Wait,
that?
just like quickly, thoughts on it?
Thoughts on it? Good power ranking, I
I
think.
feel like we're just getting to a place where we know what these teams are.
Yeah, you get to a point with the power
I-
rankings where it's
Should we
pretty
start
obvious.
Just top 15?
No.
No, we gotta do it. I for one was shocked to see that there's that many awful teams.
I actually thought the drop off was at the after the Cardinals at 7-7.
I saw a stats growing on TikTok that this is the most 3 or 4 lost teams of like all time.
Wow.
It's gonna be interesting to see how like the first overall pick shit kind
Well,
of shit.
Dude, the
it makes
Dolphins
sense
are
'cause
one-
You have like the 13-1 Chiefs, the 12-2 Vikings, the 12-2 Eagles, the 10-4s, the
I've officially
11-3s,
entered
like,
your territory of like rooting for losses so we can get a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
I want the
11 right
Niners
now.
to lose out.
Yeah, I was actually
Hey,
just looking
big
at
game next week between our boys.
Dude, I know. Are you guys
We
are going to
should
be
pick
together
who
for
loses.
I'm going home.
it? I know. It's such a
If
bummer
the
of
Niners
timing.
beat the Rams, I would have been like, yo, let's go to the game. But like,
Yeah,
no, it
well, I'm
doesn't
going to be on my
fucking
mini
matter.
moon, so
The Niners have a 0.1%
timing.
chance to
Yeah.
win.
we should pick instead of
Or to
who
go to
wins,
playoffs.
who loses because we both want to lose.
Yeah. I have a fun trivia though.
All right, let's rock.
All right, so this year's rookie receiver class, Wasiva, why did I say like this? This year's rookie receiver class is ridiculous
Yeah.
with BTJ, Malik, and then even honestly Lab McConkey, like all
Marv
those guys.
will be good. Marv will be good.
Okay, but he's not. All three of those guys are on pace to get 1,000 yards this year.
Lad
as
is
a
too?
rookie.
Yeah.
Lad needs, I think it's 140 in the last 3 games.
What an exciting
He
lad.
could very much do it. But I want to see, based off of that, can you guys name every single rookie to have 1,000 receiving yards in a season since Randy Moss in 1998?
Shout out Randy Moss.
Shout out
Prayers
Randy
up for
Moss.
him.
Justin Jefferson.
Hope he's doing okay.
I love my favorite player growing up.
I thought
So
Pat-
who's the first one you can guess because of that?
Well, I thought Pat
Randy
was
Moss.
Randy Moss, Justin Jefferson. I
Wait,
thought Pat
wait,
was.
you gave that though.
No, I was
Did you guys see what I sent you, by the way? Did you guys see what I sent you?
Yeah.
Look in our chat. I gave you the teams with the years. It should make it more easy for you.
I thought Pat was going to go because you said Randy Moss. I thought you were going to say because he celebrated last night saying we love you, Randy. So I thought it was.
We have teams. I could fly.
Okay, that's the point. Yeah. I want you guys.
All right, let's fly. Let's fly.
First one, Puka Nacua.
Yep.
Thank you.
Next one, Chris Olave.
Sure.
Garrett Wilson.
Okay, Adam has to get.
No. I like this. It's fun.
Yeah,
Go.
Garrett
Until he
Wilson.
messes up.
Jalen Waddle.
Jesus,
that was a mouthful.
He also said led the league in receptions. Rookie set the record.
Okay, go.
Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Ooh.
Getting stumped.
Ooh.
The first few were, I feel like, pretty easy, but now this is where you get stumped. All right, now shut up, Adam. Go.
Yeah.
Why do I get the hard one?
No, you don't have. The thing is, I don't know why you guys had to go in order.
2020 Jettis.
2020 was Jettis.
Who's the one I got stumped on was Falcons 2021.
2019.
Because it wasn't Drake London. He was in Garrett Wilson's draft class.
2016 Michael Thomas.
Bang.
It certainly wasn't Kyle
2015 Oakland Amari Cooper? No.
Oh, yeah.
go.
Yep. Oakland.
Can we?
2014.
I want to circle back to the Falcons because I have no fucking clue who
All
this is.
right, well, so who?
Falcons 2021.
Who else have the Falcons?
Kyle Pitts has never had 1,000. Drake London wasn't drafted. He was drafted in
Did
22.
Kyle Pitts have a? No, it wasn't 20. Did he have a decent first year? I feel like that's
1,000 yards. It has to be Kyle Pitts.
It has to be Kyle Pitts because he got drafted in the same draft class as Jamar Chase. And 21 Jalen Waddle, Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
What the fuck?
1,026 yards his rookie year.
Really?
What happened?
No, when I saw this, I was like, okay, that's odd.
Yeah, that's very odd.
2019. Let's do this together. 2019 on the Titans. Who got drafted as a wide receiver to the Titans? He was a rookie because that's
Treylon
the game.
Burks?
Not Treylon Burks, but fun pull.
Oh, AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
That's easy. Forgot.
AJ Brown,
He played
a
for
lot
the
You know
Titans.
what it is?
A lot younger than I thought.
Everyone forgets that, like, the Titans, like, if they
good?
have a good receiver, you forget that he was there.
Because they get rid of him.
2014 Panthers.
Or they're there when they're washed, like a Randy Moss.
2014 Panthers.
Is Kelvin Benjamin going too far back?
Great pull.
I was curious if you guys are going to remember that big fella.
Yeah, he was
2014
sick.
Giants, OBJ.
Yep,
Yeah,
Odell.
2014 Tampa Bay, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
2013 Chargers, Vincent Jackson? No, he was Bucks.
That's too far back. That's too far back.
I thought it was sorry. All right.
He thought he
Hey,
could.
hey.
So far back.
May he rest in
Keenan-
peace.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, go pull. Yeah.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan
Well, no,
Allen.
I was
Wow.
saying Keenan Allen. He was like, may he rest in peace. And I was like, who's
Keenan Allen was 2013 for the
2011,
Chargers.
no.
No,
that's-
AJ Green.
AJ Green. Yep. All right, now let's have some fun, fellas.
2006 Saints, Marquise Colston.
Yeah, bang! Hofstra.
Bang. Yep,
Shout
Long
out.
Island
Shout out.
legend.
Of course, shout out.
Long
Shout out the
Island
Pride.
legend.
2004, now Vincent Jackson.
No.
That's
Vincent Jackson. That is a man that I forgot about.
2004 Tampa Bay
dead.
Bucks.
Yeah. Maybe that's why.
I just remember when I think of
had
these
no clue
early
he was
2000s, all I see is Warren
he's
Sapp.
dead.
No clue
You didn't know
he
he's
was
dead?
Oh, he died like years ago.
I think it was.
Rest in peace, Vincent Jackson.
What?
I think it was.
Okay. You
Move
have
on from that.
2004
Why
and
you getting more into
2003.
detail on it?
Just RIP is
2003, Anquan Bolden.
good
Bang.
poll. 98
One of
was
the best rookie
Randy.
receiver seasons ever.
98 was
Yep,
Randy.
Actually, I think it is
I think it's
top 5.
number 2 or 3.
2004.
This is the last one we need, yeah?
Buccaneers.
What?
Last one we
This is
need.
the last one you need. If one of you guys can guess this, I will be thoroughly surprised.
Can I get letters? Can we get
No,
maybe
not
like
yet,
a first,
not yet,
a
not
first
yet.
letter? Dude, there's no fucking way. The only person I think of is Warren Sapp because I had an action figure of him. And that was
2004.
Can you guys name like any like that era Bucks receivers at all?
No.
I'll give you one. It wasn't him, but one of the first jerseys I ever had for some reason. Jared Juravicius.
Nope.
Back in the day.
Does
Don't know
nothing.
why. Don't know why my parents decided to get me that for Christmas. one year.
We need a letter.
The running back was Michael Pittman.
Huh?
Senior?
Huh? What about, was that the Mike Allstat?
I need one more hint, yeah.
His name is Michael.
Pittman? Dude,
Michael Clayton.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
2004 with the
Yep.
Buccaneers. had
Apologies for not being
1,193
familiar
yards.
with early 2000s Buccaneers.
You should be.
I
You
was
should
5
be.
years old,
I was 7.
so
No,
It was
that
like
was
too well.
the only one of this. I was like, not a shot they get.
I
this
think
one.
we flew
I
by
can't
it,
believe
though.
I
You guys
sniped
cooked.
that stat.
What? When was Vincent Jackson?
When was Vincent Jackson's rookie? I don't know.
I sniped that stat this morning.
What?
Yeah, I said like teams to lead their rookies
Oh,
to
yeah.
lead their league in reception.
Teco literally just saw the teams. He's like, yeah, this is it.
What should we go into next? That was fun.
Do you want to know? We were talking about how the Bengals could. I think they could make the.
I would like to hear about that.
You want to hear?
Yeah, because I'm going to tell
lot
you
of things have to
afterwards
happen.
why they don't make the playoffs. So.
Well, because when you hear this, you're gonna be like, "Well, that's pretty unlikely to happen."
Well, no,
Adam's
just
gonna be
'cause
like,
I
I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Maybe because they're 6-8.
Or just I asked the computer, but
They need a lot to happen. It's
Well, before we get into that, then let's talk about how they can do this.
Yeah.
All right. Here's how the Cincinnati Bengals can make the playoffs this year. All right. You need a lot of things to happen, but I will
think
say
I know step 1.
win.
Win 3 in a
go
row.
undefeated.
Yep.
Go undefeated.
Okay.
You have the Browns at home, the Broncos at home, and at the Steelers. The
gonna
last two.
2-1.
But here's the thing. I think, and I wanted to say this off the rip, but then we just got right into it. I think if the Bengals get into the playoffs, no one wants to play that fucking team.
Well,
that
yeah,
means,
you get hot at the right time.
Well, that means if you can beat the Broncos and Steelers the last 2 weeks of the season, you figured something out with your defense.
Yeah, and you're also bound to
figured
play
something
one
out.
of them.
So I
in
believe
the-
one of them, they need that Broncos loss. They actually
All right.
pointed
So, well, can I have the whole
we're not
scenario?
Okay.
Ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, they would need the Broncos loss because they would beat them.
I saw this video. I saw something similar.
Okay,
Okay.
I didn't.
So you need to go undefeated against the Browns, Broncos, and Steelers.
Yes.
And the Colts have to finish with one more loss, which actually might be kind of tricky because they play the Titans,
Win.
go to New York and play the Giants, and
Win.
play the Jaguars.
They're going to lose
Wow.
that last game.
The Colts have to lose one of those games. I think they could do it.
I like the Jags spot. You said it's in Jacksonville?
No, it's at home. Titans and Jags are at home, and they're at the Giants.
They're gonna lose.
Are we sure
I
the
think they'll
Giants
lose
don't
one of the
fuck themselves?
Titans-Jags games.
Are we sure the Giants don't like accidentally win a game?
And they could.
They could.
They could.
I genuinely don't think they can.
I could weirdly see the Colts traveling to New York and just be like, oh, some gross shit happens.
Yeah.
What else? Is
You also need the Dolphins to finish with one more loss.
That will happen.
They host the 49ers, then they go to the Browns and go to the Jets.
they got 2 in there.
You guys will lose one.
Jets will win.
No,
one
I
of
think
those
we're
just
gonna
to
lose
get out
2.
of the top 10.
Really?
We're gonna
Which
lose
ones?
2. We're gonna lose.
Jets.
Niners at Browns.
We're gonna
at
lose
Jets.
the Jets because we'll split, and then we'll lose this week against the Niners.
Well, congratulations. Well, there you go. All right, so you got that, and then so you have all those things happen. Go undefeated. Have the Colts and Dolphins finish with one loss, and the Broncos or Chargers have to go 0-3. This is where it's tricky. However, the Broncos play the Bengals.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
So that's big. So the Broncos schedule,
They're not getting in the playoffs.
I was hoping
no.
you'd give me a
Are
1
you
and
ready?
2
Are
situation.
you ready?
Sure. Okay.
because I
I'll
think
listen.
the Broncos
I'll
could
listen.
happen. Broncos have to play at the Chargers. Then they go at the Bengals, and the last week of the season they play the Chiefs.
So they'll win the Chargers game. I'm betting on the Broncos to win this game.
They might not.
There's
Chargers
a chance also
games
Mahomes
are-
doesn't play that final game.
Chargers games are neutral sites.
Like, here's
so like the folks from Denver are going to travel to LA to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the Broncos
The-
lock in a
It's an
playoff
easy
spot.
flight too.
But I'm telling you, like the Broncos could, and I'm not trying to hate. This is just how the Bengals make the playoffs. I'm trying to think in my head how this can happen. The Broncos could easily lose at the Chargers, at the Bengals versus the Chiefs.
Yeah,
they could
all
easily
losable
lose all
games.
those games.
They don't have a
The
single.
Broncos could easily lose.
They don't have a single layup in that
No.
lineup. So
And the Chargers, on the other hand, Bengals, let's not think that the Chargers are going to go 0-3 because they have the Broncos at home and then they play the Patriots and Raiders.
So when the Bengals don't make the
So-
playoffs, do you fire Zach Taylor? Like, is that do we
well, that's
think,
not the whole. See, that's not fun
did
now,
the
but
Joe
yeah,
Burrow?
you-
Did you guys see John Boy translating Joe Burrow on the sidelines?
No.
Oh,
It's so good.
He's
when
really
he
good
does
at
it.
lip reading.
He's
Yeah.
incredible at it.
That's the
But
only thing I like
It was
that John Boy
basically
does.
like he was going to the coach. He was like, fuck off. He was like, we still suck. He was like, we should have beaten this team by fucking 80. And
I
then
can see him
some
saying
yada
that.
yada
That's
yada.
what
and
Joe
he-
said?
Yeah, and then Joe was like, we're still fucking 6-8. That was what the translation
We should have beaten this team by fucking 80.
yeah.
It's like we played like shit.
I mean, the defense is so bad, bro.
The defense
But
showed up.
I,
Played well
I
against the
think they could finish the season undefeated. They're getting hot. I
think
think
they could
I
finish-
think this could very realistically happen. Like the Broncos,
I don't think it's-
that is a gauntlet of 3 games.
The Chargers are
Yeah,
going to
and
win.
the Broncos-
one of the.
It's not
the
about
Broncos only have one
There's
win
just
against a team above 500
There's
this year.
just too many things that have to happen.
Yes, far too many.
The Broncos only have one win against a team above 500.
Okay.
Everything could happen except for the Chargers losing 3 in a row with the last 2 losses coming to the Patriots and Raiders.
Yeah, that's just not happening.
That's not happening.
Everything else, it's actually, when you think about it, it's like pretty feasible.
Everything else is moderately feasible, yes.
Like I could see it happening. And if the Bengals make the playoffs, watch the fuck out.
Yes.
Because that team's gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
Imagine that they're the 7 seed that sneaks in, and you're the 2 seed. Fucking
And you got to play
probably
Joe Burrow.
probably Bills.
You got to play Joe fucking Burrow.
The Bills like, oh great, our first playoff game this year. We have to play Joe Burrow. Lovely. Thought we were gonna get Bo Nix.
Yeah. Speaking of MVP guys, I have a game. Yeah. So Josh
What
Allen.
are you? You're like
you looked like pissed about.
Well,
something.
I was just gonna tell you that the Bengals don't make the playoffs.
Yeah. Again, it's not a hot take, Adam. He just listed off like 7 things that are
No,
very unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
What do you have here?
Should we? Are we just quickly? Are we gonna not go to this meeting?
Yeah, I don't know. We're running
fuck
completely out of
Let's
time.
go. Come on.
I mean, we could just also like hit pause and get right back into this thing.
I hate when we do.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys do. It's
We had to go downstairs for a meeting.
We're back,
We're back.
though. We're
All
back,
right.
though.
We're here back to talk about football.
duty calls.
I was about to go on a rant
you
about
think?
saying the Bengals are not. No, I want to give Pat his time now. You know.
Oh, really? I thought we kind of just agreed that you were gonna go, but
Oh.
right? Didn't we kind of
Felt
just
like
say
it.
that?
No, how about you go?
All right, yeah.
That was
Here's
a kind.
what we're gonna
It was
do.
a kind thing. To do.
Here's what we're gonna
That's
do.
what I was going
Here's
with.
what we're gonna do. I want you guys to guess who have the top 10 MVP odds. We know Josh Allen's number 1. He firmly planted his flag into winning this thing, but who are the next 9 after him?
Oh, right now.
Yep,
All
right now.
Lamar.
I'm gonna need you to say it one more time. I was just hitting place bet.
Top 10 MVP odds. Guess them.
Ooh.
So Josh Allen
Nick
at 1 at -1,000. Jack said Lamar. He's number 2 at +750. So this is Josh Allen's award to lose. Nick Bonito not on the list.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Somehow, some way, this dude is still on this list, but he's been bad. Patrick Mahomes.
Yep, he's tied for 7th at +10,000.
I'll take the layup Saquon.
Saquon, number 3 at +1,300.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, 10th.
What?
Because of how bad that team is, +15,000.
What if they
That's
make
crazy.
the playoffs?
Then then it's something to start thinking about because
Nah,
then
he
he is
won't.
quite literally the most valuable player.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry not on the list.
Nah, he's falling off that much. Huh?
Ooh, wow,
he's
fallen
been
off.
not good
Yeah.
the
I know.
last
The
5
last
weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh, MVP odds. I'm
Layups.
like, are there layups?
There are a couple
Bo
layups.
Nix.
No.
Gosh, that would have been fun. That would have been really fucking
I was
fun.
about to go.
Do you
like
guys
that.
want any hint or no?
No, no.
Like
no.
start throwing out some better guesses then.
Quarterbacks that have been good.
Jamar Chase.
Ooh,
Jamar
yes.
Chase not in the top 10. +25,000.
No, Joe's 10.
Yeah, if Joe's 10,
Oh, yeah,
I
you're
think
right,
Jamar
you're right,
Chase is
you're
going to
right.
be higher. Come on, guys. I didn't think this would be that hard.
I'll be honest. Like, I don't. Who? There's.
Okay, I'll give you the hint. Like, just think good quarterbacks on good teams.
Okay, essentially that.
Okay.
That's more
all right,
Jalen
Jared Goff.
Hurts.
Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, both on the list. Jalen Hurts at +15,000. Jared Goff at +2,000.
My quarterback, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love tied for 10th with
Bang!
+15,000.
Oh, how many ties for 10th are there?
Only one more that you haven't mentioned
I
yet.
was like, if there's going to be 55 of these.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford. I didn't think you would get that one. He's in
Oh.
6th at +10,000.
Wow.
Nice. Baker
that's-
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield just missed at +20,000.
Fuck that stupid list.
I know. I
Sam
thought he should be
Darnold.
on there. Sam Darnold, number 5
Bang.
at +7,500. You guys are missing one more person who's tied for that 10 spot.
Tie for the 10.
That's all we're missing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel like we need an AFC
Once I gave you the
guy.
hint of
Yeah.
good quarterback on good team. Which
Justin
is
Herbert.
what the MVP award is. No, not Justin Herbert.
See, I'm blanking on like literally every team that I'm probably not. That's like the thing with trivia is like, as soon as someone says something, you're like, ah.
Yeah, you're like, who plays football?
Russell Wilson.
No, come on. He's been like not good in playing.
I'm just
10
thinking
games.
quarterbacks on good teams.
I just don't.
Okay, think quarterback on pretty good team.
CJ Stroud.
No,
Kyler Murray.
like very fun quarterback on good
Fun
team.
quarterback, good team.
You would not have expected him to be on this list preseason. I can give one more hint.
No,
but it'll
no,
go
no,
away.
Stop
just let me just-
making noises. That's going to make it really hard for me to think.
Okay, this player.
Jaden Daniels.
Yes, Jaden Daniels.
Bang.
Bang.
Thanks.
Attaboy, Jack.
See, like when it's hard trivia when everyone's making fucking sounds
Yeah.
around you too.
But it's
like
when
I
you're
need
doing
to just,
the
I just
podcast,
need to.
you have to
You
fill
gotta-
the
you
dead
gotta
air.
I know,
Yeah,
but that's
so-
what makes it hard. It's like I just need to like think. I'm like, all right, NFC East has the Eagles. Oh, the Commanders. All right.
Do you guys
Like,
think there's any value in taking Lamar Jackson plus 750?
Yes. Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I kind of want to bet it. That's why I brought this
What's
up.
Joe Burrow at?
Joe Burrow is at plus 15,000.
I'm gonna parlay that with the Bengals making the playoffs.
That is value.
You talk about plus EV.
Could you do that?
Probably not.
We should try that.
You can't. You're not gonna be able to parlay that.
Yeah,
Why
I don't
not?
think because the books don't
it's
want
futures.
Why
you
the
to.
fuck not?
Because it's two futures markets.
No, people let you do futures all the time.
Yeah, across different sports.
Yeah, on your street.
Those
book.
are like it's like
Stupid. It's dumb.
Anyway, I'm going to bet on Lamar because if he just wins out and Josh Allen loses maybe one game, it's going to be a toss-up.
I think it's definitely a toss.
I don't think it's plus 750 type odds. In
Do
terms
you
of the
really think
likelihood.
voter fatigue is going to play that much of a factor in this
Yes.
voting?
Because I think he was like kind of handed one last season that he didn't necessarily earn.
It's also like MVP moments, and Josh Allen's like beat the fucking Lions, and he's beat the Chiefs.
And
it's
he's peaking at the end of the season too.
Yeah.
Don't the Ravens have a tough schedule?
I believe so, and the Bills is really easy.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Plus
Josh Allen's the
750.
worst to lose.
But it's funny because people forget that the Ravens blew out the Bills. Like, they blew them the fuck out.
Yeah, but our vote as a podcast is going to Lamar Jackson.
That's true.
Yes.
And that's your quarterback, so.
Congrats
Oh
to your
my God, my
on his
quarterback
third.
is the MVP.
Good for you, man. You deserve that.
MV3,
Back to back.
if you will. Do you want to do your thing?
Yeah.
Or Pat or again? Or?
We can do whatever. I think this is fun, though.
I got another not trivia. You're gonna like this next
All
one.
right, so go for it.
Yeah.
We'll finish off. All
right. This is the way too early first round of the fantasy football 2025 season. When we started talking about Ashton Genty last pod,
You got excited.
I started getting bricked up
There's
thinking
no
about
way.
drafting him in the first round.
No.
Spoiler alert, he's on this list.
So you,
Is he first
it doesn't matter
overall?
where. It doesn't
He's
matter
not
where.
first overall, and I'm assuming he's going into the ideal situation.
Okay.
He's going to be top 5.
Jesus
We never
fuck.
see this guy play a down about football. You're going to put him top 3.
Okay.
Way too early.
We'll see how high I put him. At
Did
number
you just,
one,
Did you just move him?
we'll see. We'll
I
see.
think he just moved.
Because I have
I just
him.
saw finger movement.
I have him in a spot that I don't know if I loved. If I want to put him higher or lower. Anyway, at number one, you could
First overall.
kind of flip flop between these two for 1 and 2. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. I got Saquon Barkley at number 1 right
Yep.
now,
And 2.
and number 2 is Jamar Chase.
Interesting. I saw a way too early mock that had Bijan 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That
which
seems
kind
dumb.
of no. I don't agree with that.
I don't
Kinda
think it
makes
seems
sense.
dumb. I mean, he's a top 5 back right now, and he
Yeah.
has guaranteed. He's also now getting the 20 carries a game that we always expected him to get. But we're spoiling stuff here. What do you
Yeah.
think of Saquon, Jamar 1, 2?
Yeah. Cool with me.
Uh,
I was
you don't
thinking
like
that's probably it,
Yeah.
right? Like that's
I
what you have to
would-
do.
I don't want an early pick.
I don't know if I want. Yeah, I don't know if I want.
value at
I don't know if I want
There's gonna
Jamar.
be a
I
lot.
don't know
Like,
if I want Jamar after he signs.
like
his deal.
knowing that like
Yeah.
a CD Lamb is gonna fall to the back half of the first round is
Yeah.
like. I think I want to be in the first.
All right, at number 3, I have Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Really can't go
Cool,
wong with
cool.
Jefferson.
The fact that we faded him,
Thought that was
man.
maybe
The
where
fact
I'd see.
that kind of everyone was like,
No, man, Justin Jefferson.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he's not
Oh no,
gonna
Sam
be good.
Darnold's like in the MVP.
well, granted, I guess when did McCarthy go down?
Preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had time to convince myself Sam Darnold would be good.
Yeah.
But no one would thought that was
Not
gonna happen.
really.
No.
But in
anyway,
fact-
I don't think I would have convinced myself he was going to be good.
I also think, in fairness, like you would have drafted Jamar, you would have drafted like other guys. I drafted Amon-Ra ahead of Jamar. I drafted
wow.
Jamar.
I drafted him.
Well, he was a
fifth.
contract question mark too.
Yeah, I was worried.
You could have gotten Jamar Chase at like the 10th pick in a lot of leagues. Anyway, number 4, Bijan Robinson.
Yeah,
a young running back. He's getting 20 carries a game now. I'm kind of hoping with this that Michael Penix is the starter next season. I think that
You would
offense
think
will just
he
be
has
more
to be.
electric with
Yeah.
Michael Penix behind center. But yeah, Bijan Robinson at 4.
It's every year it goes back. It's like wide receiver heavy, and then this year was like running backs, and you didn't need to have a high draft pick to have a receiver, and now I don't have to fucking do anymore.
I'm gonna spoiler alert. There's a lot of running backs on this list because
Figured.
I'm a
Ashton
big
Genty.
believer of all the leagues that I drafted 3 running backs in the first 4 rounds are my best teams.
Yeah,
This year was definitely like if you have good running backs, you're
Because you can always find wide receivers in the 40s. You can always find them. Number 5, I have Josh Jacobs.
wow, what a
That's really
jump.
high.
Seems high.
So why does it seem high?
It just seems high. I'm not a fantasy
I know it
guy,
seems
Pat.
high, but why?
I mean, it is objectively high.
He's just
but,
not
like,
a guy that I drafted in the top 5.
I don't
He
see.
gets
I
a
don't-
billion touchdowns.
I think that is why I'm saying why does it seem high, because it's just a mental thing. Josh Jacobs is a very good running back on a very good offense, and he scores a fuckload of touchdowns.
And he gets a ton of catches, too.
They have him in the receiving game too now.
Yeah.
I see no reason to think that Josh Jacobs shouldn't be a top 10 pick next year. He
Yeah.
also signed a $40 million deal with them when he went over.
Saying 5
So
seems high.
Yeah,
it seems high, but
5
They're
is
only-
high.
they're-
5 is high. Don't get me wrong.
Going into week 16, the semifinals of the fantasy playoffs right now, Josh Jacobs currently has the highest projection of any running back. That's over Jameer with no Monty, everything. So like,
And I don't
it's
see anything
kind of-
changing next year. Or I guess you have AJ
besides
Dillon
like
coming back.
barring health, but like,
You have AJ Dillon coming
oh,
back.
that does nothing for me.
Really?
That literally does nothing for me.
Doesn't-
What? They love him.
AJ Dillon, what has AJ Dillon done
Just
in his
touchdown
career? He's
vulturing is the
awful.
only
No,
thing I'd
he's
be scared of.
terrible.
That's what
He's
I'd be scared
terrible.
of, but I don't think he's. Josh Jacobs has been so good at that.
Anyway,
this
I
year.
think a lot of people Tycho are going to have the same mindset of you of just that's too high for Josh Jacobs, and I bet you can get him in the back half of the first round, but I will be taking him.
If he's there at 5, you're taking him.
It's a little high, but
Because I know who's coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I'm
I know
saying
who's
5
coming.
is high.
not yet. Don't worry. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself too much with this one. I have CeeDee Lamb at 6. I think.
Yeah.
Like, let's not forget who CeeDee Lamb is. He's had maybe a down year, and he's still a top 5 wide receiver.
Yeah, totally.
And with Cooper Rush throwing the ball for the
He'd
back
probably
half
go
of the
5.
season.
Thinking about it now, he'll probably go 5.
Yeah.
Like I think
He would go above Josh Jacobs.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's a name value thing in that
Like
first
I would
round
have
too.
Amon-Ra probably above
I
him.
threw in this Josh Jacobs to get the people going a bit here because I think people need to start putting more respect on Josh Jacobs' name
Totally
as like
agree.
an elite fantasy running back option.
He's a fucking pussy. He plays for the Packers. Fuck him.
Hey.
Whoa.
You don't get to say that until you pay out.
Yeah. At number 7, we have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Just another.
I feel like it's always CD.
Do you think Amon-Ra will ever get the consideration of like a top 4 wide receiver or at least a top, let's say 2 or 3?
You know what it is?
People are starting to call him slant boy.
I was gonna say he's too little.
Yeah.
Like he'll never be
Doesn't feel
treated
alpha.
like a Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, an alpha wide receiver because he's not 6'3" and 220.
But Jettis and Jamar are both like 6'1".
Yeah, but they're like
Yeah, but they just got the look to him.
They feel bigger.
Amon-Ra
They
also
play
I feel-
bigger.
tall.
Amon-Ra
big.
works too hard. He's like too
That's
like
so, that's so true.
like
He cares too much. He works too hard.
Yeah, he's not a diva, so he's not gonna be treated like a
it's-
diva wide
and
receiver.
I feel like with Amon-Ra too, it's just like he's just always like when you see him, he's just like really open. So you're just like, oh, cool.
That was
He just
pretty
gets
easy.
ball and runs.
Yeah, but he like blocks and he
Yeah, he's
does
awesome.
all the right things, so he'll never be treated like the number 1.
Yeah.
At number 8, I have his teammate Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Because maybe
Which is
with
crazy
Monty's
that he's going to
injury,
go
he's not
exactly kind of where he went last year.
So Monty, was it an ACL?
MCL.
MCL.
He'll
So
be back.
also any
He'll be
CL,
back
no
next year.
good.
But he's getting
He'll be
older.
back.
Monty's
He's getting
getting
older.
older.
Jahmyr Gibbs is obviously the best option in
so
that
fun.
backfield.
He's so fun.
If they started using, if Jahmyr Gibbs was guaranteed 20 touches a game, I would have him probably 5th overall.
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
here's my fear, and I feel like we've seen it with running
so
backs.
fast.
What happens when you do give these like smaller running backs more carries?
Yes.
When their efficiency does go down? Are we going to see that version? Like,
well, when I
we
say
project-
20 touches, I want him to get 7 targets a game.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I can't wait till I see the picture inevitably this offseason of Jahmyr Gibbs put on 15 pounds of muscle, and he just looks like fucking
And then
huge. And you're like,
game
oh my
two-
god.
Game 2 pulls his hammy because he's not used to all that
yeah.
muscle.
Yeah, but it's gonna be awesome when I see that picture. I'm like, yep, dropping him 2nd overall.
At number 9,
See it.
Gary.
Ashton Genty
On the Dallas
on
Cowboys.
the Chargers.
By the way, love that.
Like if
He's
Ashton
on the
Genty,
Chargers.
no
he's
issues.
top 3,
if
bro.
Ashton
No
Genty is
issues.
on the Chargers or the Cowboys, you're going to draft Ashton
Or the
Genty to give him 20
Niners.
carries a game. On the Niners, if he's on the Niners, I will be taking him 1st overall. and that is no bit. It's assuming CMC is out of the picture in,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
of
scenario.
course.
If
That's why we
Ashton
would
Genty
draft
goes to the
Which I could see it
49ers,
happening.
it is not ridiculous to take him 1st overall. But I don't think that's going to happen. He'll probably go to the Cowboys or the Chargers. We went through teams last episode of where he could possibly land.
Yeah.
Either one of those options, he is a 1st-round pick, and I will not hear anything against that.
He has to be a 1st-round pick, honestly. Like the young running back always does really well.
Well, you had Saquon Barkley. His rookie year was the
Kyren
number 2
Williams.
running back. Kyron Williams, as a rookie, was a top 5 running back.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson was a little disappointing, but still a stud. Jahmyr Gibbs was taken in the 3rd round of his rookie year, and he was a stud. Ashton Genty's better than all of them.
CMC could. If they trade or cut CMC after June 1st, it's only no.
We're not doing
You're
that.
saving $2
Here's the
million,
thing. We're
yeah.
not doing that. Yeah.
Just take Ashton Genty in the 1st
13
round,
mil dead
and you
cap.
will not regret it. I guarantee
I
it.
like it. I like it.
Okay, number 10, and this one, and I don't even know if I like it, but
5 mil dead cap.
I've liked having him on my team. Devin Achane at number 10. Yeah. With the with the receiving volume that he gets,
He just gets so many
he gets
catches.
8 targets a game. He's a receiver, but he also gets 10 carries. But if you're in PPR, which I know that you are, everyone is these days, so it's a PPR. I speak in PPR.
Oh, but I don't like the PPR. Too many points for just a catch.
Well, that's the system you're playing. Devin Achane's a great pick. Then you're getting guaranteed 4 catches a game. That's a high floor
very
and a high
least.
ceiling.
Where do you stand on half PPR versus full?
I'm in a couple half PPR leagues and I like them.
Yeah.
I just have PPR for me. It's just too hard for me to like think of who's the best player for it because it's not necessarily reception driven, but then it is. That's why I hate it. Just give me fucking PPR.
Same. I want my brain to be working in the same system at all times.
You
I think
guys-
half is the most fair.
But I
Full
also
is like a cheat code.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like
I do.
But like no, if What do you mean most fair? Everyone plays the same thing.
No,
so it's like all fair.
But it's inflated to pass catching running backs or just wide receivers.
So
when
get
it's
those
PPR.
guys.
No, I get
Yeah,
what you're
so
saying.
go and
but,
target them.
I think it should be an even playing field. Put more of an emphasis on running backs.
Yeah.
no.
I like
guys,
PPR.
You guys picked someone over Achan in the fantasy 50K league.
What?
It was an argument. Or
No, they,
ETN.
No, we
take
picked.
Etienne over
We wanted
Achan was
didn't we?
gone. He was gone right before us. It was Locks and Rizzo.
Yeah, we wanted A-Chan,
okay.
so we got ETN.
And then we got
They
ETN.
fucked
Sorry.
us.
Number
By the way,
11.
Etienne's gonna be a steal next year.
Yeah, I think he's going to be great. He's going to be great.
Dude, he has no wear and tear on that body from this year, pretty much.
Number 11, and this is going to be my riskiest pick of the first round, but it could have an extremely high ceiling and an extremely low floor.
Is it Brock?
Malik Neighbors on the Giants.
I think that's good.
If you got Shadur Sanders or Cam Ward throwing him the ball,
Anyone
the
is
only
competent.
the only thing in practice that those guys are going to be doing is, hey, we're going to target Malik Neighbors 20 times a game. You guys get on a rhythm.
I like Malik.
Figure it out.
I like that.
And he's a top 10 wide receiver
dude,
this year.
he's gonna
he
have-
missed 4 games, and he's had Drew Lock, Tommy DeVito, and Daniel Jones throwing him. the
Hey,
Chill
the
out on
jump,
Drew
the wide receiver jump in year 2.
Yeah.
Also.
This is another one that I think people would probably see that and be like, I'm not fucking taking a Giants wide receiver in the first round.
Dude, as long
Malik
as
Neighbors.
they have a quarterback that I know is just gonna fucking sling that thing, I'm cool with it.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
they're pretty much guaranteed to get Shador or Cam Ward right now.
Yeah.
They're not winning another game.
so I keep Malik Neighbors next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did you see the
Yeah.
video of
He's gonna be he's gonna be a
fourth,
first round
fifth
pick.
round pick?
I think
video
Malik's,
of Shadur and
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors having a catch?
yeah.
Draft him in the first round.
Have to.
It's that simple.
I think,
then,
but the thing is, I do think Malik is like a low end first round pick for sure.
You think he'll be in
100%. He's not that 1-2 turn.
Yeah. And then 12, I was between 2 guys. Do you want to hear both, or do you want me to make a pick on one?
Make a pick on one, and then I want to
Gut.
know who I'm getting potentially to fall.
Number 12, I'll take Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's a good and a first round pick.
Scary.
It's the only thing that's scary is that he's going to be 31. We know how many miles are on those legs, but we said that coming into this year, everyone faded him. He went to the second round, and everyone looks like a bozo idiot for not drafting Derrick Henry.
I will
If
fade him again.
if Derrick Henry doesn't go the first round, I'd be shocked.
I will fade him again. I'm gonna fade him again. At some point, what goes up comes down.
You just want to be right one time.
Yeah.
On
You
fading
just
Derrick
have
Henry,
to.
right?
You have to.
That's just
It's
all
gonna
right.
be Derrick Henry where Josh Jacobs is. Josh Jacobs gonna fall in that 12
The
spot.
thing is, I
and
know
then-
if I draft, like I've done that too, and it's like if I draft Derrick Henry, then
He'll
he's
get
gonna
hurt.
suck.
Well, that was like me with CMC this year. I was like, CMC is due for an
Same.
injury, but then I drafted him in 2 weeks.
I've only had CMC 2 years, and it was this year and 2 years ago.
Yeah. The other guy I was considering was Tyreek Hill, who not being a first round pick is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But
the value.
but like what's happening this year? There's nothing
I think
wrong
he's
now.
gone.
What's wrong? What's
I think
wrong with
Tyreek Hill is no longer gonna be a Miami Dolphin.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Then I don't love him as much wherever he goes.
No,
The-
see
the
that's
difference
why.
I
this
think
year-
he lost it.
If he gets,
whatever it
I think
is.
what Tyreek Hill lost is the joy to play football. I
think
genuinely
there's
think
that,
he lost.
but then
it.
I think you also said I think Devin Achan is now in the role of manufactured touches
yeah.
where it's a 1 yard pass downfield, just get him in open space.
Yep.
Seems like Devin Achan's getting all those instead
yeah,
of Tyreek
he's
Hill
the
now.
screen boy.
Yeah, like Tyreek Hill, and the Dolphins just haven't been successful at pushing the ball.
There's
downfield.
also been like a lot of shit. Like 2 of the interceptions or one of the interceptions, the first one before the
Tyreek's
half,
so
was
good back to the
Tyreek's fault.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's 2 insider Dolphin,
But Tyreek Hill,
There's a lot of-
I mean, if I'm getting Tyreek Hill in the second round,
I'll take it. I'll take
I'm
it.
having
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. So you want to draft late in the first?
Yeah, like
Oh,
imagine,
yeah.
like imagine swooping up Malik Neighbors and
Oh.
Derrick Henry as your 1-2.
Malik Neighbors and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
1-2.
yeah.
That'd be crazy. Well, then you don't have any running backs.
But they're
You'll get 'em.
You're gonna fall.
But yeah, there you have it.
That's good.
Dude, it was bad last
Kinda slow.
night. I was like looking at like
That's
some
why you
teams
were
whose
is that why
season
you were
ended.
doom scrolling?
Yeah, well, I was looking at like a couple. One of my favorite teams, I got blown out because this guy put up like 160 in a half PPR league, just no chance to beat him. But I was like, I can't wait to fucking hit reset next August.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious. Did you consider Chase Brown at all?
No, I
I was
could-
thinking
he
he'd
showed
be a
up in my
good-
research.
Good take.
But that one, you
Chase-
guys would have yelled at me if I put him in the
No,
first.
I would have loved it.
Really?
No.
I love Chase
Wow.
Brown.
I saw.
Dude,
I gotta pull up this.
part of
stat.
their running game is giving him passes.
Yeah.
It's
Chase
just
Brown
dump offs to Chase
should
Brown.
certainly be a second round pick at the
Yeah.
very least.
Dude, he's my favorite pick that I made. In
Chase
every
Brown
fantasy.
weekly PPR finishes since Zach Moss was put on IR: RB4, RB3, RB8, RB9, RB5, RB4.
He's sick.
He's been unreal.
Call out his points because that's
Nope,
that's more
just-
fun.
Nope. Just
Well, they're
just a
all
tweet.
15 or above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tweet.
But yeah, Chase Brown.
have
That's
him.
a great honorable mention. I had Chase Brown in the league and dropped him
His
after
last
like week
yeah,
2 or
here.
3.
In his last 6 games, 730 yards from scrimmage, 6 TDs, 100 yards or a touchdown every week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
He's an RB1.
He's
I
like
would
literally
be-
winning people fantasy leagues.
So would you guys take him 12th overall?
Yeah.
You know who you missed?
I
Puka.
would actually.
Who?
I would rather.
Puka. Fuck, you're right.
Oh no, Puka's for sure in there, right?
You're right. No, totally big mess.
Nico Collins?
Dude, there's still a lot of good
I feel like,
players.
Dude, I don't know.
That's
who
what
I
I'm saying,
wanna
dude. I'm
draft.
getting so excited. I want to start drafting.
You know what I realized? I feel like this year in fantasy, there was like the first round everyone's terrified to draft. I'm excited for it.
I can't wait.
No,
There's
no,
so many good
everyone's
players.
I'm excited for the second round
Yeah.
of next year because so many people are gonna
Yeah,
fuck up.
you could get a Jonathan Taylor at the 2-3 turn, but that
Dude, John is gonna. I think he's gonna fall.
Yeah, I'm kind of out on JT.
Yeah,
I have him
maybe
as
third,
I have him
fourth.
as a keeper. and
But yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
knew
let
you
him
would
go.
get worked up like this, Adam, because I was like, last night I was like, I can't wait to draft,
this
but it's
is-
so far away.
I'm just telling you guys all this right now. I'm going to reach so hard on Ashton Chetty. I'm going
As
to
you
reach
should.
like crazy.
I don't hate that. People
I
reached on the
realized
league and
this
it paid
year
off
made me
early.
fall back in love with
Oh
fantasy
yeah, the
football.
one league I reached on the league.
Whoever
mine's
comes
the
in
complete
last,
opposite.
Yeah.
Mine's
whoever comes in last in our record predictions has to take Ashton Genty first overall.
Tycho's a one game above 500. The thing is, I know he'll do it too.
Oh, he totally would.
I want it.
What if
Dude,
what if
imagine
he
having,
goes
like,
to the
Ashton
Niners
Genty.
with CMC? You're like, still first.
all right.
Imagine
On
getting
the,
Ashton Genty and Malik Neighbors.
it's good name value. Good name value.
You don't ever get excited about like anything.
You know what I
besides,
saw?
like,
Speaking of fantasy, you know who's the wide receiver one over the last 3 weeks?
Your mother.
Jerry Judy.
Devontae Adams.
Well, he put up 42.
Jamar put up 42 2 weeks ago, and he's
he
above
did.
Jamar.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Shut up. Take flight.
All right, I have a fun game.
You know
So
who
was
has
that
him?
was that
We
was
do.
that a whole thing? Or you just want
No, that was all.
just
I
to
didn't
mention
care.
for
I didn't
funsies?
care. Yeah. So earlier on in the preseason, we decided to ask ChatGPT to predict the NFL season, the NFL playoffs. Video did pretty
God,
well.
yeah.
How did ChatGPT do?
We have actually.
I haven't actually checked it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, but we should check it. No, that's not the.
Thought that's where we were headed.
No, but I decided to run it back, and I asked ChatGPT to predict the NFL playoffs given the current seeding today. So everything you know
So who's gonna
through
make it?
15 weeks, I will tell you, but I fed it as much context and information, knowing what you know now of the 2024-2025 NFL season through 15 weeks and heading into week 16. Predict it all. I got analysis. I got everything. So ChatGPT came back and said, as of December 17th, 2024, the picture is becoming clear. Here's an overview of the current standings and predictions for the playoffs. The AFC.
Wait, this is just saying this is the current standings and projections.
No, this is like what these are. I took
I think
into
he gave
account.
it the current standings. and
I
then
gave it
now
as
it's-
much
Oh, this is
context
what
in it.
you said to them.
This is what. Well, ChatGPT gave me this back out, but I gave it as much information
Okay,
as
I'm
possible.
curious if it's gonna be the exact same as the playoffs right now.
It says the NFL playoff picture is becoming clear with several teams having clinched postseason berths and others vying for the remaining spots. Here's an overview of the current standings and predictions for the playoffs.
All right,
'Cause
I don't care
asked.
about current. Let me get predictions.
Okay, AFC playoff predictions. The number 1 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow, they think they hang on.
They think they hang
One
on.
loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, one loss could.
Don't know
do
if
them some good.
ChatGPT knows about the potential foot injury.
I don't think they do.
At number 2, the Buffalo Bills.
Hey.
At number 3, the Steelers.
Really? They don't think the Ravens will catch them. I think the Ravens will catch them.
I don't think they will. I think the Steelers are fine.
4, the Houston Texans.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lock.
5, the Ravens. 6, the Broncos. And 7, the Chargers. They expect it to be as is right now.
So as is.
Yeah,
All right.
they don't no changes.
They
Well,
don't
which
think- they don't
makes
think-
makes total sense.
They don't think the Colts or Bengals can create any chaos.
No,
Yeah.
it makes
I
total
think
sense.
the only thing do the Ravens and Bengals or Ravens and Steelers have one more game together or no?
I believe they do.
If that's the case,
Watch
I believe
out.
there's only one game separating them right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Something to think about.
You want to know how the AFC goes? You want to know the NFC seeding?
NFC.
Give me the NFC seeding. Yeah,
Okay, let me scroll to that.
I
The
think
NFC
we
playoff
do have
predictions.
one more game.
nice.
Number 1 seed, the Detroit Lions. They hang on.
Sure.
Number 2, the Eagles. 3, the Vikings. 4, the Rams.
Nope. Vikings can't be 3 if the Lions are 1.
And this list has become irrelevant.
ChatGPT, you idiot! You don't even know how the fucking playoffs work.
That's
You're
literally.
supposed to be a supercomputer.
So did this just get fucked?
Yeah.
That's
The
so
whole
funny.
thing got fucked.
Wait,
well, I mean,
that-
I could
you didn't
keep
catch
going.
that?
No, I didn't even look.
I mean, that's actually very indicative of how artificial intelligence just ain't there yet. They couldn't even pull up the playoff format in the NFL into their system. Clowns.
I mean, I
We
could
should
give you the
ask them
Super
to
Bowl
try to do
'cause
the
Super Bowl's
college
pretty
football
accurate.
playoff.
yeah. They would
I
have
never
no
even
clue
noticed
what's
that.
going on.
How'd you not notice that?
Well, I didn't like analyze a
No,
list full of things.
is this what it? Because like
Does it give
the
you
line-
playoff matchups now?
Yeah,
Like, so who do the Vikings play in their scenario?
the Commanders.
That can't happen.
Can't happen.
No.
Well, could it?
Nope. Because
No, 'cause they has them as the 3.
I know. Does only one team get a bye though?
Damn it.
Oh yeah, 'cause
But I will.
How about we come back Friday with a
No, wait, but
with a
couldn't it
buddy?
be,
Yeah, we'll come back. But I'll tell you who won the Super Bowl. This won't be a video anymore, but
do two
Yeah.
teams get a bye?
That would have. God, I was
no,
excited for it.
one.
Who wins the Super Bowl over who?
They did have would be a sick divisional matchup if it happened. Lions, Packers, Eagles, Vikings. That would just be fun.
Doesn't have a chance of happening though. Yeah. Actually, it might.
No, it could.
It might. Yeah. No, it could.
Okay. Anywho, we're not gonna do it, but they did give me Super Bowl. That's your word.
Yeah, how about you have ChatGPT just give you the conference championship from there on, or divisional round and there on?
But like,
Because
Nah, it
if you
doesn't
take
matter.
a
We've
wild
lost
card
it.
weekend.
But we're not gonna make it a video anymore. But I'm just gonna tell you.
No, but I'm
lost it.
saying,
We
I'm
lost
saying
it.
I think you
Not as
could make it a
exciting.
video. Like check the divisional round playoff matchups. If they are feasible, then just rehook it as here's what ChatGPT predicts.
You know
the
what? We
playoffs will
lost
be.
it.
I've lost
Okay.
it. So we're just gonna talk about it
Trying
now.
to salvage.
appreciate that though.
Yeah. No, it's a great idea.
Who wins the Super Bowl? According
Well,
to
the
ChatGPT.
matchup is the Bills versus the Eagles.
Okay, that's two crazy fan bases. That'd be fucking
That would
sick.
be a sick.
That's actually
Super Bowl.
that would be awesome.
I'm taking Bills Lions as my dream, just because then one of the
That's the dream.
teams that has been much maligned over the history of their franchise will get one.
But we all know that's not happening.
I kind of hate the Eagles.
I
so-
even went in further and I just asked, how's the game going to go and what's the analysis? So
Okay.
the first half, Eagles start strong, controlling the clock with their ground game, take a 14-10 lead into halftime. Buffalo counters with a big play from Mac Hollins and a strong defensive
From
stand
Mac
to keep it
Hollins?
close.
someone set a reminder. Like
So
Mac
that's how-
Hollins touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Do it.
Set a reminder for February 10th to bet on Mac Hollins to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Nice. Got it.
Cool.
Second half, adjustments by Bills defensive coordinator, and head coach, Sean McDermott. They stifle the Eagles' run game, forcing them into more third and long situations. Meanwhile, Josh Allen heats up, leading 2 touchdown drives in the third quarter. But then there's drama in the fourth quarter.
Highest scoring quarter for the Bills, third quarter.
Yeah, 3. No, that's.
Are you writing this down?
Take it right. High scoring
being
quarter.
fed free
Take
money.
21 points in the
But
third.
ChatGPT didn't know that the Vikings also can. So,
fair.
what? Fourth quarter drama with the Bills leading 27-24. Jalen Hurts orchestrates a long drive to tie the game with a field goal.
Eagles
and
live,
on
write
the
it down.
final drive, Josh Allen uses his legs and arms to march downfield, setting up a game-winning touchdown to Dalton Kincaid with under a minute left.
Last touchdown score.
What
The
happens after
Buffalo
that?
Bills win 31-27
Exact score. Write it down. Write it
with
down.
your
Exact
Super Bowl
score.
MVP being Josh Allen.
It
It was 27-27, was it not?
And then a touchdown isn't worth 4 points. Last I checked.
Oh, no, it was 27-24.
Oh, so they were, but no,
They were down.
But
What?
that.
So
It was
Hang on a
14 to
minute.
10.
No, it was 27-24. The Bills were winning. The Eagles drove down the field to tie it up at 27, and then the Bills scored a touchdown for 4 points.
You're so right. What happened in the
Dude,
Super Bowl?
ChatGPT
ChatGPT doesn't know how much a touchdown's worth.
all right. All I know is
Bills would score a touchdown to take the lead
Wait a second.
34-27.
all I know is it's Mac Hollins anytime.
Yes, and Dalton Kincaid last touchdown score.
It literally says with the Bills leading, it's field goal, and then Buffalo Bills 31-27. What happened?
They
Fuck ChatGPT.
All right,
ChatGPT
all right. Super Bowl MVP,
Well,
though, was
it's
Josh
so
Allen.
clearly
Yeah, it
coded by a
was.
bunch of dweebs who don't know how football works.
What a
And if they
fucking
actually just
terrible
watch the
game.
ball like a true American, ChatGPT would work.
Sorry, guys. I fucked that one up.
No,
Yeah,
get out of the
they're not
computer
true
room.
ChatGPT
Americans.
fucked up. You didn't fuck up ChatGPT.
Should have vetted the
fucked
process, though, you know?
up. Okay.
Yeah, not a great vet job.
Yeah, tough.
Could have vetted that one a little more clearly. We got Jack swiping up on Snapchat stories live on air right now.
It's one of my friends from college who's in.
We got anything else we want to talk about? Or should we move
Kind of
on?
out. Yeah.
I checked all my boxes. Do you got
Don't you have to
anything,
get going
Tycho?
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on the predictions episode on Friday, but next week is going to look a little bit different because we're all going to be away for Christmas,
Weird.
and we want everyone to enjoy the holidays and be with their family. So we're only going to release one episode next week. No, it's
Change
going
plans?
to be one episode.
Sometimes I find things out live.
Well, it's not much time to really release it, considering it's going to be a Christmas-styled episode.
No, totally.
We're going to be dressed potentially.
Yeah, I got
fun.
dibs on the elf costume.
Yeah,
What, do you think you got dibs?
I think there's.
Well, there's two, yeah.
You have two elves.
I mean, I said I'll be Santa.
I can be Santa.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to release one episode next week on
You can be
Christmas
Hanukkah
Eve.
Harry.
I want to be the Grinch.
That's good. We got to go buy that costume then. So yeah, it's gonna look a little bit different. But wrapping up this week's episode, Capeteria. We'll see you on Friday for our predictions episode. Love you.
Can't wait. See ya. Bye.
Caps Off is brought to you by Better, starring Adam Spachnik, Jack Perotti, and this guy Pat right now, who we don't know if we're officially giving a seat to.
Cool.
Make sure to check out our socials at CapsOffPod on Instagram and CapsOff Podcast on TikTok. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the link in the description. And as always, be sure to download Better and play Better Picks with promo code CAPSOFF to play the best daily fantasy football app on the market.